Good evening. This is Daniel Brown, bringing you the latest updates on global news tonight. Breaking news: devastation in Gaza amid continuing conflict. The death toll continues to rise in Gaza as Israeli forces launch air and ground operations across the region. Health officials in Gaza report at least 54 Palestinian deaths on Sunday alone, marking one of the most devastating days in the 14-month-long conflict between Israel and Hamas, which has now claimed nearly 45,000 lives. Let's dive in the footage of what is happening for Israel's devastating attack.
حسبنا الله دم العرب كلها حسبنا الله اللي بشوف ما بقبل حسبنا الله والجناب الوكيل شدي بشعة جدا يا
hospital in the Gaza Strip now, and Gaza now has the highest number of child amputees per capita than anywhere in the world. Many are losing their limbs in scenarios such as this. They're undergoing surgeries without anesthesia. I spoke to doctors at Nasser Hospital. This is the largest semi-functioning hospital in the Gaza Strip now, and they're absolutely beside themselves. It's been 14 months. People here really are surviving on bread, lentils, food in tin cans. We're not seeing fruit and vegetables around. We're not seeing people, families, children get the nutrients that they need in terms of fruit and vegetables. And this is also having a huge effect on the health of the population. In the past 4 months alone, nearly 19,000 children were hospitalized due to acute malnourishment.
Airstrikes target schools and residential areas. One of the most harrowing attacks occurred in Khan Yunis, where an airstrike struck a school, killing at least 16 people, including several children. Nasser Hospital confirmed receiving the victims' bodies. Another school in Beit Hanun, the Khalil Awaidar school, was also struck, resulting in at least 15 fatalities, including families with children. Footage from the aftermath shows emergency services scrambling at the scene, with buildings engulfed in flames. In Gaza City, strikes on residential buildings sheltering displaced families led to the deaths of 17 people, including 6 women and 5 children. Survivors like Yohir Al-Yeshji shared their anguish, recounting how they woke under rubble and lost loved ones in the chaos. Journalists and civilians among the dead. A separate strike in central Gaza claimed the life of Al Jazeera journalist Ahmed Al-Law. The same attack also killed 5 others in a crowded market area. The Israeli military alleged Mr. Al-Law was affiliated with the militant group Islamic Jihad, but did not provide evidence to support the claim. Israel's response. The Israeli military released statements asserting that their operations targeted terrorist cells and meeting points in Gaza City and Beit Hanun. They claim these operations resulted in the deaths of dozens of militants and the capture of others. However, no immediate justification for the strikes on civilian shelters and schools was provided. Broader conflict context. This surge in violence is part of a 14-month-long military campaign initiated by Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu, who, following the deadly Hamas attack on October 7th last year, which resulted in over 1,200 Israeli deaths and more than 250 hostages taken. Stay informed. This tragic chapter underscores the ongoing humanitarian crisis in Gaza as global calls for a resolution grow louder. For further updates, stay tuned to latest Global News TV and remember to like and subscribe for continued coverage. Stay safe and good night.